match pour la médaille d'or, simple homme, classe 11. Merci d'accueillir les athlètes dans l'aire de jeu. Please welcome the athletes into the arena for this gold medal match. Représentant le Taipei chinois. Representing Chinese Taipei, CHEN Po Yen.
This next match on table 1 in the South Paris Arena is the men's singles MS11 gold medal match. Gi Tae from Republic of Korea, who's just coming into the arena, is up against CHEN Po Yen of Chinese Taipei. Best of 5 games. Will it go to a 5th game decider? Whoever wins the match gets the coveted title of Paralympic champion and a gold medal.
Our umpires for this gold medal match from France, and from Argentina.
John, you were Canadian national coach for 15 years. You know, when you come out to a match like this and you've said all you've got to say in the prep room, was there ever a moment where the players are going out and you kind of think, oh, there's just one more thing?
Absolutely. And you might get it right here. I mean, seriously, you're always thinking, at this point in time, you and your player are focused on that one thing, which is playing at your optimum best and playing to win. So we would have that conversation. For the 45 odd minutes, we'd be in the call room, and then we would come out, and you're right, as we're walking along the field of play, there would be 1 or 2 things that could easily come up. But again, a good coach doesn't want to muddle with someone's brain. This is a sport, you know, that is very, very quick, and it doesn't have to be made in milliseconds. So you need to have a pretty strong plan going out. And then if you do your 1-minute timeout, which you get each match, then maybe then a coach can impart upon some player some little thing that they've seen that might change the outcome, or at least give you a better advantage if you're struggling.
And that's during the game, of course, with a timeout. There are those breaks in between games. So the toss just taking place at the moment. Corinne Com of France is the umpire, and Carolina Miguez of Argentina is the assistant umpire. So the warm-up will begin in just a second, and the players get 2 minutes just to get a feel for the arena, feel for the atmosphere. It's absolutely packed in the South Paris Arena, not a chair spare, and there's just been a brilliant atmosphere, so much noise, and everyone getting involved and celebrating para table tennis, giving it the platform it deserves, because we've had some fantastic matches. And this one with Gi Tae, the Republic of Korea, now 26 years old, 4th in the Paralympic Games in Tokyo. There's a gold medal at the World Championships in the singles, that was in Granada, and also a gold medal, has 2 of those at Granada at the World Championships. Just seen his route to the final. And now CHEN Po Yen of Chinese Taipei, 17 years old and in a Paralympic final. And this is his route, quarterfinals 3-1, semi-finals 3-love. It's the best of 5 again for this gold medal match. There's Corinne Com, the umpire. And Carolina Miguez of Argentina.
We're interested to see what types of styles we have here. I mean, one would consider that it'll be a physically taxing, demanding, attacking style by both players. But that's not necessarily the case. So we'll have to see. Something interesting here by these rackets. And look at Chen. His racket is oblong. It's, or I guess, yeah, it is kind of oblong. It's not the traditional rounded racket. And that is legal. And you can see by his racket, it's got, you know, like a hexagon, actually. And yeah, that's the first time I've seen that in this competition. But again, it's legal. As long as it's ITTF, International Table Tennis Association approved, it's fine.
Because there is no actual restriction in size, necessarily.
No, there's not. But the bigger the racket, obviously, the more, you know, you're going to have difficulty cutting through the air and friction. So, you know, the normal sizes that are out there are generally traditionally what people use.
So Kim of Republic of Korea will open up the serve. 2 serves in a row. First player to get to 11 points and win by 2 clear points wins the game. And you've just seen there the service must be on a flat palm. You can use the flat part of your racket if you're unable to use a flat palm or part of your arm. And it needs to be tossed a minimum of 16 centimetres into the air. You can toss it higher, but again, like John was saying, most of what you see is what most players go with, and there's a reason for that. And follow the best.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow. What great rallies. Quick start for Chun. Finally on the board. Kim's having to get that one out of the way. Something I want to talk about very quickly as the racket. So as we can see, the racket situation here, the racket rubber comes in pieces, square pieces. You just glue it onto the racket and then you cut around the edges. And that's how that can happen with that type of style of racket. You don't buy rubber like that. When players change their rubbers, I would say at this level, a couple times a week. Maybe more.
8-2-7.
Now there's athleticism.
What a shot.
Complete spin around and he almost finished it.
Look at this.
And he was ready. But what he did, he didn't just try to return it, he tried to win the point.
This isn't just world-class para-table tennis, it's pure entertainment as well.
8-3.
Just feed off their energy and off their athleticism. Such quick movements, powerful shots. He's got everything this game so far.
3-10.
Rush that serve just a bit.
So now it's game point for Chun of Chinese Taipei.
11-3.
And he takes the first game 11-3. And in some ways, the score doesn't really reflect how that game played out. It looks as if it was incredibly one-sided. But Kim from Republic of Korea certainly really, I think, just came off worse than he should have really. 11 points to 3. It's the first player to get to 11 points, and then you have to win by 2 clear points.
Something you would sort of normally see here, which probably the protocols, I didn't see the coach ask permission to come into the field of play. Normally you just don't walk into the field of play. You have to be allowed in by the umpire. And I didn't see any contact at all. Or conversely, if the player comes out of the field of play for medical attention, you have to have permission.
Well, a high-octane game so far. And Chun of Chinese Taipei, 1 game to love in front against Kim of Republic of Korea. Kim, 26 years old, Chun, 17 years old. And going for a gold medal in this Paralympic final. He's 1 game to love up. And Chun now to serve, and he'll get 2 in a row here.
An ace service. You don't see that very often. Situation there. Chung had to cover the ball with his blade and just was a little late doing so. Once in a while, you may see a player rub his hand across the table, face the table, just trying to get that little residual fluid that's on his hand off. It dries up very quickly. It doesn't interfere with the play. First towel down this match, or at least this game. You're allowed to have that 6 points. You can do this. Oh my goodness, what a rally. In fact, the end of it was probably the weakest point of the whole thing because it was there. Crowd loves it.
Well, so do we. Just sheer entertainment, sheer world-class shots. Just see Kim just wiping his hand again there. Players tend to do it down towards the net where the ball doesn't bounce.
Strong forehand topspin drive. Lovely ball. Great point. Chung was actually jammed there a bit. The ball was tight to his body. He basically was a defensive block. But he managed to get it back and win the point. His body wasn't in position, so he decided at the last moment to try a defensive chop. I don't think that's in his repertoire. Not normally. These are hitters.
I love playing that shot, but it only comes off 1 time out of 10.
These players do not want to chop the ball. It's all about toss spin, forehand drives, backhand drives with or without spin, and placement.
Yeah, you're going to be punished, really. I think either one of these two is going to punish off a chop spin shot.
Chung came in with that short ball, made his lift, but it wasn't enough on it, and it was exposed, and the point was finished by Kim. Nicely done. Same quick lift, but again, this time Kim went to the opposite side with a forehand drive.
They just got to that penultimate return, couldn't get to the last one. And now Kim trying to set up a game point.
7-9.
Chung was better with that one. More aggression towards the body of his opponent. It's the counter hitting and the speed that amazes me. The players are swinging with everything they've got. And that's why they're back off the table, but they have to have that ball slow down in order to be able to get to it.
So there is the game point set up for Kim. And this is to take this match 1-1. The drama continues to unfold in the South Paris Arena at the Paralympic Games.
Oh my goodness, I have not seen a rally like that in years. Unbelievably powerful. Every one of those shots were winners for other people that I've seen play. And we're looking at 10 to 15 strokes in that rally.
Incredible. And Chun just trying to keep within this. It's his second game point for Kim. Crucial point in this gold medal match. That rally was 18 strokes. Well, Kim, just how many smashes was that? And the athleticism of Chun just to jump in the air. Almost like a volleyball player, really.
Yep.
Just kept going back.
I didn't realize until just now that he missed it.
And it's gone to juice. 10-10, single serves now. So Kim takes the advantage, and now Kim serving for the game. Third game point. This will be to take it to 1-1.
These men are all business. Don't see a lot of emotion. But believe me, it's in there.
Play, please.
Hanging in there. And when you hear the umpire say play, please, play is supposed to be continuous. That's in the rules of tape test. Now, that's up for interpretation, of course. But if the umpire thinks you're stalling on purpose, they'll call you on that.
It goes 12-11, fourth game point for Kim to try and level this gold medal match to 1-1. This is just drawing now towards the end of the second game. And, well, we've had an entire year's worth of entertainment already out of these two.
Kim is having a really hard time putting this game away, and he really needs it. The way these guys are swinging the ball, seriously, if someone's up 2-0, I don't know how he can sustain that for 3 more games in order to win, let alone 2 to tie it up.
That was a great winner. from Kim. Just whipped it away.
Ball came off the end. It was a way for Kim to extend his arm and finish the point.
5th game point for Kim. It's 13-12, game 2.
Now that was interesting. Short little ball, little push, little push, little push. And then as soon as you can swing when it comes off the end, they go for it.
Well, we could be here all night with this one. I mean, this is just brilliant.
It's the way things are going.
It's exactly what we want at the Paralympic Games. Entertainment, drama, athleticism, it's all here right now. 6th game point for Kim.
Ah, there it is.
And finally, the 26-year-old manages to get over the line and take that game. It's now 1-1 in this match. And really, you've got to say, this could go either way. It's the best of 5. And as John was saying, I think if Kim had gone 2-love down, then that was a big ask to then try and take 3 games in a row to try and get to the gold medal stage and take the gold medal. But it's poised at 1-1. And I don't know, I for one can't wait for game 3, if I'm honest.
As a coach too, I don't know, what do you say to these two athletes? They both play brilliantly. I see no weaknesses here. Nothing that stands out anyway. Similar styles too. World class.
Please, don't touch the net. Don't touch the net.
There's those series of shots there from those slams from Kim. And Chun jumping with his racket, managing to get it back. And just off screen, I think there was some sort of issue with someone touching the net, and Corinne Com, the umpire from France, just jumping in to remind whoever it was touching the net not to do so. So here we go, game number 3.
Hit the top of the net, slows the pace down, allows the opponent to seize that opportunity, which certainly happened here. Tape on the shoulder, which is supposed to hide the non-approved logos. Some certainly are. His shirt is.
1-all.
Potentially a sponsor, I would think. Whoa, Kim crushed that one. He turned on that ball before, just as it was served. He knew where it was going, finished the point out with a strong drive down the back end. Not sure what happened there, but what we saw there from Chun, he was backing up and trying to hit at the same time. You can see him falling back. So I think he just positionally wasn't ready for it. I don't think it nicked the net or hit the edge. I think he just mistimed his body. He didn't that time.
And that time the accuracy of Chun with the longer shots towards the back, off the back of the table, didn't quite come off. So Kim goes 4-3 in front. Again's played that one too long again. 2 shots in a row, much to Kim's advantage. It's now 5-3.
He's waving his hand again, but this time he went up by the net and waved his hand there, which is a much better place, I think, in fairness, if you're going to do that. Oh, Kim is exploiting with his backhand. That's 3 points in a row with a backhand attack. Combination of that strong wrist and his forehand put together created that power. The wrist will give you the spin, forehand will give you the power.
Well, blink and you'll miss some of these shots. It's just like lightning.
That time Kim tried to turn on that one, I think. It might have been better. Oh, it's not. It hit off the top of his racket. I thought he had turned and tried to hit a forehand. Mistaken on that one. So fast, you're right. A little emotion. It's nice to see. Fist pump.
This 26-year-old Kim Gi Tae of Republic of Korea is now starting to show some of that passion after some of these winners. He's 8 points in front against the 17-year-old. Sorry, 8 points to 4. 4 points in front.
That nicked the top of the net. Although, again, Kim was 3 or 4 or 5 meters back from the table, but it did hit the net. Right there. Awfully hard to return after that.
Unforced error then. We haven't seen too many.
There, wave of the hand again, up by the net.
So
there.
Kim, a set-up game point. So 10-5. And this is a chance for Kim to go 2-1 in front. It's gone 10-6. Kim will get a second game point. And we've got to get to 11 and win a game by 2 clear points.
A little bit of a rush. He was serving and moving at the same time.
The coach saying slow down, just take your time. Third game point for Kim. And puts that one away with a ferocious backhand. The drama of this match continues. Chen, the 17-year-old, went 1 love up. It's gone 1-1, and now it's 2-1 to Kim from Republic of Korea. Took that game 3, 11 points to 7. And we go now into game 4. Kim is 1 game away from being the gold medalist, and Chen must win the next game in order to take it 2-2 and go to the 5th game decider.
Absolutely. The flow, it's just an ebb and flow thing. But again, Kim is ranked number 4 in the world. What we've seen after that close second game, him starting to take control of the game. A lot of it from his powerful, powerful backhand topspin attack. So, let's see what the young man can do. I mean, he didn't get here by fluke.
17-year-old CHEN Po Yen, toweling down pretty much every part of his body. Table tennis is a ferociously fast sport. The sweat comes thick and fast.
Something we've not mentioned before, you must leave your rackets too on the table when you go back for your breaks or any other item. They can't be taken back with you.
So Chen with the first point needs to win this game to take it to 2-2. If Kim takes game 4, Kim will be the Paralympic champion. Chen must win to take it to a 5th game decider.
Kim seems to be concentrating on playing the Chen's backhand. I have a sense that he's thinking that that's where he needs to start his attack. And then he proves me wrong by going cross court with a forehand drive. It's almost like we call an inside-out shot. Jams him in the middle. Power backhand, and then he swings to his backhand. He could have easily gone back to the forehand there. He was in position to go either way. Back and forth, counter hitting. Again, the backhand's coming up for Kim. We have a timeout. Kim has started off really well. He's very aggressive. I had mentioned, of course, that he seemed to have a preference to play the Chen's backhand, which he has done twice for points, but the other 2 points were won on solid cross-court forehand attacks.
Well, Chen 2-1 behind. His 4th game, Kim is 3 points in front. It's 4-1 in this MS11 class gold medal match. In class 11 for athletes who have intellectual impairment. Some athletes can find it hard to understand and apply training techniques and competition strategies, especially playing in arenas, and that's what they're doing right now.
There's that backhand again. But the fact that he can go either to the backhand or the forehand gives him a lot of flexibility in terms of placement.
Well, just unbelievable, isn't it? We saw that a few games ago. We saw that in game 2, and we've seen it again in game 3. We had a rally of 24 strokes in game 2, and once again, these two players just providing us with just world-class drama and entertainment.
Really, there's nothing to say. Just watch it. We have a timeout. Kim looks like he might be in a little pain. He's got a grimace on his face. Anybody who thinks that table tennis is not athletic has to watch this.
Time, please.
It's almost as if he rehearses these shots and practices them, you know. Give me a couple of jump shots at the back.
Is 5-2.
It's game 4, 5-2 to Kim. And it's 2-1 for Kim of Republic of Korea. He's 1 game away, a few points away now, perhaps, from a Paralympic gold medal.
It's just extraordinary table tennis. The quality of the shots, the execution, and the footwork that goes with it.
It's just like watching me and you on the practice table, isn't it, John?
Absolutely. That was close. And Kim was prepared for it. He thought it might have gonna hit it as well. He got his racket down there prepared.
That's just superb stuff. Far and away one of the best matches I've seen for an awful long while.
Kim got jammed up just a little there. Hard to be critical, though, with the way, again, they play and how they move.
Yes, there's certainly no criticism coming from us.
That was more like what we call a counter hit, not so much a lot of spin, a little more speed, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So it's not quite that all-out full power that you see with the loops, as we call them. That's the back, so much power. As he bends his legs, he comes through, he uses all his body parts to help him produce that shot. Bending the legs, powering through, forearm, wrist, racket.
Well, Chen didn't want this game slipping away. It's 2-1 behind and needs to keep within distance of Kim. But now it's another 4-point gap. And Kim here will be trying to set up a gold medal point.
You see that wrist, how he coils the wrist and comes through it with his wrist, powering through with his wrist. Not so much forearm, more spin on that one.
Well, Chen not out of this yet. The 17-year-old just trying to now catch up with Kim. Kim still trying to set up that gold medal point. It's 9-6, game 4.
Again, exploiting the backhand. At least 80% of the points have been on the backhand.
Instructions from the coach the same as they were at the end of game 3 when Kim had multiple chances at that game point. This time it's gold medal point. And it's off the back of the table. Second gold medal point for Kim.
That was a bit wild. You could see his whole body turn. His trunk, his core went sideways a bit, and along with his arm. might have tried to force that one in there a bit, I think.
Yes, that was a long way off the table, considering the accuracy that we've seen from Kim in this match so far. Third gold medal point.
Nice shot.
Will it go to Juice? Will it go 10-10? I wouldn't be surprised. These two, it's been so close. Chen of Chinese Taipei trying to take this to a fifth game decider. Meanwhile, Kim from Republic of Korea has a fourth gold medal point.
There it is.
And Kim falling to his feet, back up again. Now the hugs of celebration begin. Kim Gi Tae from Republic of Korea, as the crowd wave the flags, has taken the gold medal 3-1 up against 17-year-old CHEN Po Yen, who just played so well at times. There were those moments in Game 2 and Game 4 where all those long shots to the back, and Chen is leaping up, batting the ball back, getting it over the net and onto the table. And he's one of the most deserved silver medalists I think we've seen for a while in para table tennis. Meanwhile, the gold medalist and Paralympic champion is 26-year-old Kim Gi Tae from Republic of Korea, as the fans celebrate with the flags. And there it is, confirmed. 3-1. That last game finishing 11 points to 9.
I think the only thing I could see differently is, Kim being world ranked at number 4 would have had more experience in these kind of situations, not necessarily specifically this one, but others. That's the only thing I can think of. And of course, knowing what he needed to do, he exploited his opponent's backhand primarily and was successful. Again, you're talking a 26-year-old and a 17-year-old. To me, that was the only difference that I could see.
As Kim Gi Tae, there he is with the flag of the Republic of Korea. Meanwhile, the silver medalist took the gold in the Asian Para Games in 2022. Also as a silver medalist in the doubles in the same Asian Games. So CHEN Po Yen adds a silver medal to his 2 medals from the Asian Para Games. Meanwhile, for Kim, he was 4th in the Paralympic Games in Tokyo, the cruelest place to finish, really, just off the podium and outside the medals. And just look at these scenes of celebrations from the fans and team of Republic of Korea. Kim Gi Tae, 26 years old, world number 4, is now the Paralympic champion. Just brilliant looking back at some of the moments, and that gold medal moment for Kim of Republic of Korea, just falling back. Not surprised. An energetic match. It had everything. World-class shots, drama, amazing rallies. And if that's the first time you've seen a para table tennis match, then I'm sure you want to see another as soon as you can. If you ever give it a go as well and try the game, the same thing will happen. You'll try, you'll see how you get on, and then you'll be like, when am I going to play again? The longest rally of that match, 24 strokes, both in game 1 and in game 3, and then in 21 strokes in game 4. Unbelievable and just truly breathtaking at times. Kim Gi Tae of Republic of Korea, the gold medalist and Paralympic champion. 17-year-old CHEN Po Yen of Chinese Taipei takes the silver. That's the story of how it unfolded. 3 games to 1. And points won equal, 40 each. Points lost on serve, 23 to 21. The most consecutive points, 5 each. It was so close. But in the end, 3-1 to Kim. He's the gold medalist and Paralympic champion.
A reminder that we have the women's singles 7 and men's singles 11 victory ceremonies coming up very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the women's singles 7.
This is the victory ceremony for the women's singles WS7 para table tennis at the South Paris Arena at the Paralympic Games 2024. The athletes just being led to the podium.
Please welcome the medalists.
And here is the presentation party and the medalists.
Seront remises par. The medals will be presented by Madame Rita Vandriel, membre de l'Ordre Paralympique, member of the Paralympic Order, accompagné by Monsieur Raoul Kaline, secrétaire général de la Fédération internationale de tennis de table, Secretary General of the International Table Tennis Federation. Médaillé de bronze représentant la République populaire de Chine et représentant la Grande-Bretagne. Bronze medalist representing the People's Republic of China, Wang Ri, and representing Great Britain, Gi Tae.
So the two bronze medalists, Wang Ri from People's Republic of China and Gi Tae of Great Britain. 14 years old, and she's on the podium as a bronze medalist. So Gi Tae, the first to receive the bronze medal. And the second bronze medal awarded to Wang Ri of People's Republic of China. The interesting thing for Bly is that she was at school when she found out she was going to be part of the Great British Paralympic team. And I'm pretty sure that most of the schools have already gone back in Great Britain. So I'm sure her teachers will let her off with this one, taking a bronze medal at the Paralympic Games. So there are the two bronze medalists, Gi Tae of Great Britain and Wang Ri of People's Republic of China.
Médaillé d'argent représentant la Turquie. Silver medalist representing Turkey, Kubra Korkut.
What a battle for the silver medal in that women's single WS7 match. And Kubra Korkut of Turkey takes the silver medal. She was silver medalist in Rio. And she was bronze medalist in Tokyo. And now another Paralympic silver. What an achievement, what a moment for 30-year-old Kubra Korkut of Turkey.
Médaillée d'or et championne paralympique représentant les Pays-Bas. Gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing the Netherlands, Kelly van Zool.
For the fourth time in a row, it happened at London and Rio and Tokyo, and now here in Paris. Kelly van Zool, now at 36 years old, is once again the gold medalist and the Paralympic champion. Can she go on another 4 years and do it all again in Los Angeles in the United States in 2028? For now, celebrating the moment on the centre of the podium as gold medalist and Paralympic champion, just before she hears her own national anthem of the Netherlands.
Mesdames et messieurs, si vous le pouvez, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne des Pays-Bas. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you're able for the anthem of the Netherlands.
Well, sometimes in life you win something for the first time. And I don't even think Kelly Van Zon thought that it would happen for a fourth time. Of course, she always had her own self-belief. But Kelly Van Zon makes history today. 4 Paralympic gold medals in a row. Paris, Tokyo, Rio and London. And now joined and united by the silver medalist, Kuba Korkut, and the 2 bronze medalists, Rang Wei of People's Republic of China and Blai Twomey of Great Britain. All on the centre of the podium together, sharing the Paralympic spirit of unity.
Allez, restez bien avec nous très rapidement. La seconde cérémonie des vainqueurs pour la catégorie simple homme 11.
We'll have the last victory ceremony very, very shortly for the men's singles 11.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie des vainqueurs, simple homme, classe 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's singles 11.
Veuillez accueillir les médaillés.
Please welcome the medalists.
This is the victory ceremony for the men's singles MS11 at the Paralympic Games Paris 2024. And the medalists now just making their way to the podium.
Les médailles seront remises par
The medals will be presented by
Madame Robin Smith, OAM, membre du conseil d'administration du Comité international paralympique.
governing board member of the International Paralympic Committee.
Accompagné par accompanied by
Monsieur Paul Caillet, membre du conseil de la Fédération internationale de tennis de table,
member of the International Table Tennis Federation Council,
médaillé de bronze représentant l'Australie et représentant la Hongrie,
bronze medalists representing Australia, Samuel von Einem, and representing Hungary, Peter Palos.
So the two bronze medalists, first of all, Samuel von Einem of Australia and Peter Palos of Hungary. Both the bronze medalists giving the mascot the frieze. And there is Peter Palos of Hungary, the bronze medalist in the men's singles MS11. And alongside Samuel von Einem of Australia. Holds the medal up for the photographers. A great moment for those two athletes.
médaillé d'argent représentant le TAIPEI chinois,
Silver medalist representing Chinese Taipei, CHEN Po Yen.
CHEN Po Yen, 17 years old, taking a bow. So polite and gracious after providing one of the most enigmatic, ferocious and fast table tennis matches we've seen for a while in para table tennis. What a final, and the 17-year-old has a very bright future. He's already a silver medalist at the Paralympic Games and showed such athleticism and skill, precision. He had it all, got the entire package. And who knows what will happen in 4 years' time when we go to Los Angeles in the United States. But for CHEN Po Yen of Chinese Taipei, it's a silver medal. Great achievement for the 17-year-old.
médaillé d'or et champion paralympique représentant la République de Corée,
Gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing the Republic of Korea, Gi Tae.
And Gi Tae, 26 years old, representing Republic of Korea, steps forward, was fourth in the Paralympic final in Tokyo, has gold medals at World Championship singles, as well as doubles. He's the world number 4 and now the gold medalist and Paralympic champion. And Gi Tae will now take a moment just before we hear the national anthem for Republic of Korea.
Mesdames et messieurs, si vous le pouvez, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne de la République de Corée.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you're able for the anthem of the Republic of Korea.
Well, a moment to savour, a moment to celebrate, and a moment to remember. Gi Tae, 26 years old, Republic of Korea, takes the gold medal and the title of Paralympic champion for CHEN Po Yen, Chinese Taipei, silver medal, only 17 years old. We're bound to see him again. Peter Palosh, meanwhile, of Hungary with the bronze medal alongside Samuel van Einem of Australia, who is the other bronze medalist.